Hi guys, thank you guys for being here. So this message, I have a line on my head. It's because I was wearing a hat. This message, you guys, you're entering a time of expansion right now. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, if you found this message, you have been on this journey of this inner experience. Okay, really going within and finding out how to put boundaries up is what I'm getting. Okay, and with certain people, and it's working. You're doing amazing. I mean, you have a lot of growth here. Okay, first card, bottom of the deck, growth. You have a lot of growth. What they want you to do is take these walls down just a little bit. And what I mean is that sometimes our boundaries can turn into somewhat of a cage or something, and it doesn't let the good come in. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is to trust. That's all that is. Just to trust. This is what Spirit's asking you to do. Trust, because there's a certain life you're meant to experience here. And what they need you to do is just to take your hands off the wheel and let 111 on the clock. Let Spirit drive. And trust that Spirit knows where they're going. Okay? So I'm going to get one of these. Okay, first I want to show you what you got. Look at that card. Inner strength. Now, this inner strength is coming, it's coming from within. And it's because you know that you are a legit manifestation of Source, of the Most High. This is powering the way you manifest. Because you know you're a literal manifestation of God, it's helping you manifest what you want right now. So this is what I'm saying. This is why we have growth and expansion here. Okay, so your existence is about to expand. Okay, I know Shiva hurt his leg, you guys. He did a while ago, and then I thought it was healing, and then all of a sudden I look at it and he's limping again. Damn. All right, today I have to call, make an appointment for that vet, because I found a vet. I told you guys, I found a vet that will come to the house. Shiva, why don't you come over here, babe, or come behind me, okay? There's a Betty right there. Okay, so before I pull another card, I just want to show you, I pulled a card from this deck, Archangel Animal. Love this deck, you guys, I really do. I don't know much about Diana Cooper, I really don't. And you know, I hear this and I hear that. I hear different things. It doesn't matter to me. I just go off of energy, and I love the cards, so that's that. I don't want to get into that. Turtle. Okay, so this talks about being joyful and trusting. I didn't even know that, but it does say that. It says joyful and trusting. Beautiful cards, no? Beautiful cards. Look at this one. Okay, so you got the monkey as well. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So this is about experience all that life has to offer. And this is what I'm talking about. You're opening up to everything. But in order to open up to everything and experience all that life has to offer, you got to trust. Trust that Spirit knows where they're taking you right now. Okay? All right, let's get into it a little bit more. Let's get some more messages. Okay. There's something here about sage and Palo Santo. So I don't know if you're using that more often here or if you just did, but there's something about smoke. Okay, sorry, someone's trying to call me. Very interesting. So you're ready to manifest, you guys. And not just that, but you're in control. Whoa. Okay, some of this is about trusting where you're led, right? And some of you are being led away from certain people. Oh, the reason why you're having this growth, you guys, is literally because of the boundaries you've been putting up. But now it's time to refine, is what I'm hearing, your limits and your boundaries. And make sure that these limits and boundaries are holding out just the things that you don't want. Okay? So you've had this release and you were willing to do it. This was something you wanted to do. You either just released someone, a habit, a pattern, or a way you used to think. You released something willingly, and it changed everything with the butterfly. This is why you're having this immense growth right now. Okay? It's something you've released. And for some of you, this could have been someone that was close to you, someone that you thought was even part of your tribe. This could have been a family member, okay, that you have had to learn how to put boundaries up around. Someone very close to you, though, like birds of a feather. Okay, sorry, guys. I just want to make sure Twitter's right here in this thing right here. So I'm just keep making sure that the pigs don't, you know, fuck with her. So this is someone that was close to you. You know what I mean? Like you're thinking birds of a feather flock together, right? Like we're supposed to be together forever. But you've been learning, bottom of the deck, seeing beyond. You're seeing beyond the physical. Maybe you're seeing beyond the labels. Yes, it's my family member or my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my best friend. Whatever the label is, you've released it. And the way you did this was by seeing beyond the physical. And you see energy now. You don't see the physical body and all of that crap. You see the energy. And this was helping you be able to release these people. Now, some of you, this just could have been strictly energetically, just cutting cords with people, okay? But because you've done this, you guys, you have opened yourself up to a life that you could only dream of. It's because you've done this. I feel like this was somewhat of a test. I feel like this was something like that. Like it was, look at that, it's just grabbed it, awakening. Remember who you are. What parts of you are you judging or hiding from the world? Let your true magic come back to life. So you could have had people around you that you felt judged by. And maybe this kind of made you start judging yourself. And so it's really important, you know, who we flock with. Who we fuck with, who we flock with. It's important, you know. It really does mess with our energy, you know, either in a good way or a bad way. So we have to really pay attention to that. Even if it's a mom, a dad, sister, a brother, whatever this is, your best friend, your lover for 20 years, it don't matter. It does not matter. Your husband, your wife, it does not matter. Even if it's your child, and I will say that, yes, even if it's your child. You have to save yourself. You won't even be able to help them in the way that they need if you don't. So I feel like someone here really understands this, understands this. Okay, so the turtle and the monkey. Okay, so right now we're Spirit's asking you to trust. Yes, keep those boundaries up, the healthy boundaries, but open yourself up and let the good in too. Okay. Any other advice? I'm just going to pull one more card from another animal deck. I don't know why I'm feeling animals. So we have birds, butterflies, turtles, and monkeys today. And then we also have a cheetah. And what is this? I'm not sure. What animal is that, you guys? I know it has antlers. So is it a deer? It looks like it, yeah? Like a stag. Does look like that. Let me know what you guys think. But then the cheetah, right? Love this card. I love it so much. I just love lions and cheetahs and stuff. I always have. Of course, I'm a Leo, right? Okay, so we got the otter. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. Let your belly show. I know it sounds funny. Let your belly show, okay? So it's time to trust in the universe. Okay, it says dream bigger. So much more is possible than you're allowing yourself to see. Let yourself have what you truly desire. Exactly what we're talking about. Circulation. So this is the deer, the reindeer. It says life is a continuous cycle of endings and new beginnings. Honor your natural rhythms instead of struggling against your flow. So this is the cycle that's closing out. This is why you're having this growth. This is why you're manifesting at this rate right now. This is why. Interesting. So there's a cycle that's closing out of you going against the flow. Okay. And right behind that, you have the dolphin, and it talks about divine birthright. And it says, abundance is your true nature. There's nothing you need to do to deserve your heart's desires. Allow the universe to shower you with divine blessings. Okay, so you got the dolphin as well. So any of these animals could be relevant for you. The reindeer, the dolphin, the otter, but the otter is the most significant one for me right now. It's all about letting your belly show. It's all about being vulnerable. Okay, it's time to be a little bit vulnerable with some people, okay, because you have some things coming in and it's going to require trust. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we will get you some tarot. Let's just get some of this. Let's get some of this. Rider-Waite tarot. Sometimes I like to go just back to the beginning. You know, 6 of Wands and the moon. This is some kind of illusion that you have victory over, okay? And it's not being able to trust. I feel like this is what you're overcoming here now, is not being able to trust anybody. It's like you're becoming more vulnerable, okay? And I love that. Especially for everything that you've been through. You have every reason to close yourself up and to never say hi again to the world. You have every reason to do that. But you're not doing that. You're a whole ass lesson for people, I swear. You know, everything that you've been through. And you know that. I feel like you know that. I feel like everything I'm saying you already know. You know that like everything you've been through, you have every reason to just lock yourself away in a room for the rest of your life. And that would be valid. Like, I would understand. But God would never let that happen. And neither would you or your higher self. You know that you have things to do out here, okay? And you're seeing beyond these people, you know? These labels aren't holding you back anymore. Like, yeah, it's my mom, it's my dad, it's my cousin, my brother, my sister, my husband, my wife, or my child. It doesn't matter the label. You deserve happiness, and you deserve to live this life. A life, this is an experience. You're going to experience all that life has to offer. This is not just about experiencing the bad. You came here to experience all of it. 6 of Cups, and this is exactly why it's happening. The Sun and 6 of Cups. You've had to release these people. This is the willing release. Okay, the willing release with the 6 of Cups and the Sun. I feel like Spirit had to show you where you were holding a little bit of resentment or even regret. Even being like, you know, why did that happen? You know, like, why did they do this to me? Like, who do they think they are? Like, you know, they should have never treated me that way. And you're right. You're right. Period. I'm not going to even say anything else. You're right. But I am going to say, thank you for forgiving them. Thank you for letting this go. Because you have just leveled up because of it. You've leveled up because of it. So Spirit was shining a light on how important it is to forgive and not hold any resentment or regret. You know, birds of a feather and willing release. That's what that is. You know, you're seeing beyond the physical. You read energy. It's not about the label. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Wow, 2 of Swords in the reverse with 2 of Pentacles. You've made a decision. You have made a fucking decision. Someone here, it's either you made a decision or your higher self has already made the decision. To leave these people behind, to live your life. You came here to do something. You came here to live a specific experience. And your soul has made a decision already. There's nothing that's unclear here. Okay? Not to your soul. Your soul knows exactly what it's doing. Okay? So, in other words, trust your higher self right now, because your higher self is taking the wheel. Okay? Allow them to take the wheel. 3 of Pentacles with the Fool. You have new soul tribe coming in. Okay? And here we go. Here's the risk. Spirit is saying, I need you to be a little vulnerable. I need you to take a risk again and go out there and socialize a little bit, because I'm sending people to you that are actually good people this time, that are not going to do this. And not just that, you are blessed with this discernment now. You know the difference. You read energy. You see past the physical. Okay? You know the difference. So when these people come in, you'll know. Yes, it will be a risk. But yes, it will be worth it. It's going to feel like, oh, are you sure? Like, I don't know about this. You know, I think God just wants you to just try. Just try. And watch how much you've grown. I think God wants to show you how much you've grown. And he can't do that unless you put yourself in that experience, because God knows you're going to pass with flying colors. So God just needs you to allow him to show you how much you've grown, if that makes any sense, okay? Otter energy all the way. And speaking of that, Otter Spirit, I forgot. I'm wearing pyrite, I'm wearing moonstone, and then blue apatite. So throat chakra, intuition, and solar plexus. Okay, so yeah, speaking, confidence. I love these so much. Check out Otter Spirit. I have carnelian on the right side for some more confidence. Definitely need that. Anyways, Otter Spirit, triple grade A bracelets. ethically sourced, small family-owned business. They give back a portion of the proceeds to Mother Gaia, to the otters sanctuaries, to keep them afloat. I was just going to say, oh, that's so funny. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, check out Otter Spirit. Wow, I just totally went blank and messed everything up. Check out Otter Spirit. There's 2 links in the description for a discount. Why do I keep picturing an otter on its back, like floating in the water down a river? Like, swear to God, that is what I'm seeing. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. You are floating down the river on your back. You are trusting. This is why I was seeing this. I know it. You are floating down the river as an otter right now, and you are exposing your belly, your most vulnerable part of you. You are showing it. It's leading you straight to some kind of wish fulfillment. This is the things that actually fulfill you, you guys. It's not the things that you tried to, I want to say, even distract yourself with or try to fill gaps with. It's not that. This is things that actually fulfill your soul. Okay? So this is what you're going towards. You're headed straight towards it. And like I said, let your higher self lead. This is your higher self leading. Okay? And that's exactly what you're doing. And your higher self is going to lead you straight down that river, straight to everything you desire. Okay, so let's get one more. Beautiful. That's why I'm seeing the otter. You're an otter right now. Exposing your belly. That's just what I keep seeing. And you're ready to manifest. King of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you could be that. Doesn't matter. You're ready to manifest. Okay? And Page of Swords. Oh, okay. There is some information coming to you. Okay? Let's get a little bit more on that. What is this information coming to them? Can you tell us any more about that? Wow. Okay. Okay. 9 of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, 1717 on the clock. This is your destiny. I'm going crazy right now. So this is what you're manifesting. The 9 of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. So they want you to fall back in your feminine energy. Get grounded right now. Oh, what is this though? So I asked Spirit, what is the information that's coming in? It's what you desire. And the information is what you desire, right? And it's what you desire that puts you in this Queen of Pentacles. So I could be talking to an earth sign as well, okay? Wow. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? This is very interesting, and I think this is really beautiful because you have released something. You are ready to fill this with something good now. And that's what's happening here. You're being led straight down the river like an otter, and you're moving right into this 9 of Cups. It's everything you desire. And what I'm going to say is that, wow, you have the Star right behind that, and then Ace of Cups right behind that. God's ready to pour into you in a miraculous way. This is what I've been feeling since the beginning. That you are manifesting at a rapid rate, and all God needs you to do is to trust. Get on that back like an otter, you guys, and trust him, because he's leading you straight to a life that is fulfilled. You are about to experience all that life has to offer through God's eyes, is what I'm hearing. Through God's eyes. This is a miraculous way this is going to happen, okay? And it's because you have released someone. I keep getting, there's some people here, birds of a feather, okay? I keep getting someone or some people, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people here. So I just feel like it's people that maybe were competing with you, thinking that they're up here and you're down here. I don't know, but you're seeing beyond all of this. And not just that, it's not about letting them go is what I'm getting. It's more about forgiving what happened and just moving on. And that's the release right here. And that's why we have the butterfly. Everything's changing. Okay, so let me get you one more and we will go. This is the message. You're being led straight to your 9 of Cups. I'm not going to keep it long. So you're being led straight to your 9 of Cups. Okay, and what I'm getting here is this 9 of Cups is going to make you By going after what you desire, that is what makes you stable. Okay, and there is something miraculous that God wants to pour into you. The way that God's going to pour into you will be miraculous. It's not going to be in ways that you think of. Okay, never. Okay, I just want to get one of these, please, Spirit. Path to mastery. This is why I'm seeing this, okay? You're going down a fucking river right now. This is your new path. And okay, the otter's going down the river. You're on your back. You're being vulnerable with your emotions. You're sailing on top of your emotions instead of being drowned by it underneath. You are an emotional master, I want to say. This is so interesting. Path to mastery, okay? It says you're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you will soon master. Very cool. Bottom of the deck, ego death. Wow, you guys, you've been through an ego death. It says ego can never really die. It can only be made conscious so that it no longer runs your life. Be mindful of it and don't allow it to limit you. Like I said, you are some type of master when it comes to your emotions, your mental body. You don't let it run you. You don't let it run you. Okay? Not anymore. This is really cool, you guys. I'm going to read the one behind it really quick. Look at that card. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just going to read that one real quick. It says conflict resolution. And it says differences are bound to create conflict, but no matter how intractable, all conflicts are capable of peaceful resolutions through compromise. So no matter what, if you think something can't be fixed, you can always come to a compromise. There's always a resolution if you look through God's eyes. Okay? So you've had an ego death, my friend, and you're on the path to mastery. So whatever path you're on right now, you guys, you are going to master this. And what I'm getting here is this 9 of Cups. It's like you are filling up your own cup right now. And it's like, I need to do things that make me happy. And that's exactly what's leading you to this Queen of Pentacles. You know, when you fill your cup up in all these ways, it comes into the physical, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It bleeds into your physical reality, and that's what's happening. Okay, so the more you pour into yourself, the more God pours into you in miraculous ways here. Miraculous ways. This is really beautiful. All right, let's get you an affirmation, maybe. Golden mantra, and then we will go. What would you want their mantra to be today, Spirit? What is the mantra today? Oh my God. We already have willing release, right? It says, I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. Boom. You have released what no longer, makes you happy, you guys. Okay? And now you know what does make you happy, and you're going for that. And the more you do that, the more it bleeds into your physical. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have, I am remarkable. I am unique. I am a one-of-a-kind divine design. Now, check this out real quick, you guys. I'm going to go, but I just wanted to say, on this card, Inner Strength, it says, I am a manifestation of the divine. Okay? And then this one says, I am a unique, one-of-a-kind divine design. You guys are one-of-a-kind design from the divine. Leave it there. And one more thing. My vulnerability, the otter, embody the otter spirit right now. My vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. That's another confirmation that we've been talking about. Expose the belly. I'll leave it there. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one.